Hello, everybody! Good afternoon at maayong hapon to all of our dear online viewers, our fellow shopaholics and buyaholics. Hello, guys! Kamusta naman kayo dyan? Okay, I hope you're all good. I hope masarap yung lunch niyo today kasi I had an amazing chicken adobo, of course, cooked by my mom. But anyway, kaya ako masaya today, di ba? But syempre, of course, I'm here now with you guys, and I'm just so excited about what we are gonna do today, about our podcast today, diba? So hopefully you guys are doing well in this fine afternoon, and of course, welcome to our Buyaholic Podcast Episode 2, powered by, of course, the one and only Buy&Ship, o diba? So for those of you guys who are new here, or for those of you guys wondering, this is basically for everything you need to know about everything you want to buy or pasabay abroad. Very exciting, o diba? And I don't know why. Well, I don't know if it's just me, pero if ever you guys feel the same, just comment it down in the comment section down below. Pero parang mas nakaka-tempt or parang mas masaya bumili abroad, diba? Kesa dito. I don't know why. Kasi parang mas dumadami yung options mo pag abroad, right? So anyway, that is exactly what Buy&Ship is all about, and we are going to tap into that today. But you know what, guys? It is really great to be here this afternoon. But before anything else, let me introduce myself. My name is Erika Kristensen, and I will be your host for this afternoon, and I cannot wait to talk to you guys about something that I absolutely love to do. Can anybody guess what that is? Shopping, of course. I am a certified shopaholic. Okay, it is my guilty pleasure. But you know, it's okay. It's a form of self-care. I don't think anybody should be ashamed of that. Just as long as, you know, like you guys do it responsibly, right? So also we're gonna tap into that as well. We're gonna talk about that later. But yes, you know, but dito ako mahilig shopping. Okay, comment it down on the comment section down below. I would love to know how you guys feel about it. Okay, kung ano ba yung mga favorite, I don't know, shopping places nyo, where you guys like to buy, what you guys like to buy specifically. So please, if you have any things that you want to share, maybe any realizations throughout our podcast episode today, please feel free to use the comment section, okay? And we will try our best to read that along the way. Now, of course, as we all know, you guys, syempre March pa rin, diba? March pa rin. I don't know why, but it feels like a very long month, which I'm not complaining. I absolutely love it because as a woman myself, we are still celebrating Women's Month, right? So it is truly so empowering to share to our mothers, our girlfriends, ang ating mga parents, yung mga barkada natin, even our boyfriends, honestly. So what we do like, right? It's always nice to kind of like share our opinions about the things that we like. And because for me, more than sharing the brands and stuff that we love to buy with our loved ones, it kind of allows us to have that very special connection with them. And I'm sure some of you guys can relate when I say that yun yung love language ko. My love language has always been gift giving. I love to buy things for other people. I love doing things for other people. I love spoiling the people that I love, basically. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that as well. So, you know, I really appreciate it talaga whenever I ask my loved ones, for example, tuwing birthdays nila or especially tuwing Christmas, okay, what do you want for Christmas or what do you want for your birthday? Tapos, they answer it very specifically. Oh, okay, like I want this or I want that. I would appreciate it if you get me this kasi I really need it the most. I really like it when people are very straightforward with what they want kasi it makes my life easier, right? So, konting tip lang guys sa mga nanonood dyan, huwag na kayo mahiya, okay? If somebody that loves you asks you what you want for Christmas or for your birthday, ayan na, I'm sure may listahan pa kayo dyan, di ba? So, just you know, don't be shy about it. Trust me when I say that you are gonna make their lives much easier and they're really gonna appreciate it even more, diba? So, ayan, okay, konting story time lang done, but I just really wanted to tell you guys, give you guys a little tip about that. But yes, going back to what I was saying, it is my love language and it's sort of like a connection with them as well. And alam ko that I am not the only woman who buy stuff for their friends, their families, and their loved ones in general, right? And diba, when you see something that your loved ones would like and you buy it for them, it's really that thoughtfulness that makes it count, right? I'm sure you guys can agree with that as well. So with that kind of connection, we kind of get to be closer to them in a way and kind of like develop that bond and relationship that we have already established with them. Again, gift giving is a love language, right? And we shouldn't be afraid of that. So Kaya when I do my shopping personally for my friends or for my loved ones even, I really want to make sure that I get my money's worth. So when I say getting my money's worth, what exactly am I talking about? Of course, I want to be able to buy the things that they specifically want or need. Para at least, di ba, hindi naman sayang yung ating money, right? So for me, it really makes me happy giving gifts to other people, but it makes me even happier when I see them that they genuinely like it or that they always use it all the time. Because I know that I really got to maximize my money and the effort that I put into that. So that's one. But also when I say money's worth, I'm also talking about the quality of products that I buy. Syempre naman, when it comes to my loved ones, I only want the best for them, right? I mean, we have to keep to a certain standard. We cannot go below that when it comes to our loved ones. So quality is always a priority for me. Aside from that, of course, the safety and the security of the delivery. So we have to make sure that the parcels, the deliveries, when it comes to our doorstep, it has to be packaged nicely. Kailangan walang pahid ng sira, di ba? Kailangan maayos pa rin siya. It's like you bought it talaga from the shop mismo physically, di ba? At syempre naman, bonus pa if I get to save from my purchases, right? So, I mean, who doesn't love to save money whenever we can, right? I mean, of course, we love to spend for our friends, our loved ones, our family. But of course, if there's an opportunity to be frugal about it, yes, we will take the chance. So yes, bonus na talaga if we get to save from our purchases. Now, I'm sure a lot of our viewers here are celebrating this month sa sunod-sunod na mga promos at sale for us to spend on ourselves, for others. Of course, boost our self-care, right? When I say buying gifts, it also means for ourselves. Diba? Self-care. Now, kaya for today's episode, we have invited career women na makakachikahan natin about their shopping experience. So I'm not going to be alone here, all right? We have invited all of these amazing women who will be sharing their personal experiences with us, you know, their thoughts, their realizations, and of course, more importantly, they will be sharing their tips and tricks for us as well to be able to maximize the whole experience of buying abroad and of course, buying from Buy&Ship, right? So if I were you guys, ilalabas ko na ang aking papeles at ang ating pen because for sure we are going to learn so much from these amazing and inspiring women here today, okay? Now, we will be having our guests in a short while. As a matter of fact, I will be introducing our first set in a few seconds. Kaya naman, I want you guys to just sit back, relax, like and share this post to your fellow Buyaholics, okay? Yung buong barangay nyo, i-share nyo na tong live stream na to because I am 100% sure that we are going to be learning so much from each other this afternoon. And maybe later, like I suggested earlier, you know, you guys can take some notes as well. So again, along our live stream, guys, it's a very interactive podcast, okay? So if you guys have any questions, for example, or if may mga thoughts kayo that you just want to share, or baka naman kayo yung may tips and tricks, okay? I just want you guys to feel free to use the comment section down below. Everybody here is is free to learn from each other, okay? So this is going to be like an afternoon of interaction and just kind of learning from each other. And, you know, because we're here to really just maximize our experience when it comes to buying abroad, right? And of course, we would really, really appreciate that. Okay, so with all that introduction out of the way, ito na, makakasama na natin ngayon hapon sina Gold and Janelle who will help us navigate through Buy&Ship as they share their own shopping experiences with us. Hello, welcome to the show, my dear Buyaholic Gold and Janelle.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi naman kayo
Janelle.
dyan, guys. O, diba?
Good
Napaka-exciting.
afternoon.
Ang ganda-ganda naman
Good
ni Gold and
afternoon.
Janelle. How are you guys? Kamusta naman kayo today?
So, hi Erika, ako muna.
Yes, please go ahead.
Maing udto sa mga Cebuano. I'm from Cebu. So, maing udto to all the Cebuanos there, even to some people in Davao because I also come from Davao. Maing udto. I hope naka-lunch na mo tanan.
Yes, oo nga eh. Ang sarap-sarap ng lunch ko today. Okay, how about you po? Maybe we can make our introduction.
So, hi, everyone. Good afternoon. So, I'm from Parañaque, very native. So, yeah, I haven't had lunch, but I hope you guys had lunch and you're enjoying the show or the podcast right now.
Yes. Now, before we proceed, beautiful ladies, I want you guys to introduce yourselves, your names, just so that we're all on the same page here.
All right. So, let's go first. So, hi everyone. Again, my name is Janelle. You can actually call me Jack. And I am working as a bank employee full time, and I am also a part time English tutor to Japanese students. So, I love to bake. I love to play with my dogs as well. And sometimes I like to do something artsy, like painting or drawing, sketching, something like that. So,
Oh, I love that, Janelle. I also am such an art enthusiast. So we're gonna tap into that later because I'm also very curious.
nice.
What usually do you buy from abroad, right? Okay, but anyway, later na yan. How about you, Gold? Maybe we can know a little bit more about you. What do you do exactly?
Yes, hi, I'm Gold. I'm originally from Davao, but I've been living in Cebu for over 20 years, almost more than half of my life. And I think I'm gonna classify myself as a Cebuana na talaga. My dad's side is from Cebu kasi. So, I'm your typical woman, shoppingera, mahilig a little bit of fashion, a little bit of beauty, rolled into one. And what else? And I work from home, so basically I have all the time in the world to be online and be shopping, to be adding to cart, later check out. Add to cart, check out. So, and
God.
I work as a I work as a fin crime or financial crime professional. So, palagi ding nakatutok. So, grabe yung attention to detail. So, very, very essential trait of someone who shops online.
Yes, I was just gonna say that's actually like a skill that you really have to practice, but I'm so glad that you're doing it in your profession already. Tapos parang
Yeah.
ma-apply mo rin siya dito sa pagbili abroad, 'di ba?
Correct.
But oh my goodness, alam mo, Gold, masasabi ko lang, very biased ako sa mga Cebuanas kasi actually my closest friends are all from Cebu. So
Wow.
wala lang, konting kwento lang. Minsan whenever I hang out with them, minsan na-adapt ko na yung accent nyo. Kasi may accent ko yung mga Bisaya. Oo.
True.
So
True.
wala, it just comes out naturally minsan whenever I hang out with my Cebuana friends. Okay, but anyway, thank you so much, Janelle and Gold, for your beautiful introductions. I felt like with those couple of minutes, we really got to know more about who you guys are, what you guys do, and more importantly, your shopping habits, okay? Which we will get into that right now. And alam mo, admittedly, Janelle and Gold, I'm sure like you guys as well, nabanggit ko rin kanina so many times that I really love to shop. It's actually a guilty pleasure of mine. Especially for my career where I work project basis. That's why super nagets talaga kita, Gold, when you mentioned na work from home ka, so you have all the time. Ako rin, girl, ako rin. As in, I have all the time in the world. So minsan, I kind of have to be level-headed when it comes to my shopping, when it comes to my spending. But anyway, it's kind of like a skill that I have developed over time, right? But also, when I heard about Buy&Ship, it's just absolutely perfect for me because it really helps me buy the clothes and especially the makeup. Oh my goodness, the makeup. I am a beauty girl forever. And minsan kasi, a lot of the makeup that I really want or that I find on TikTok, for example, hindi ko siya mahahanap dito sa Philippines. And Buyandship has really, really helped me with that. Kasi ang daming kulang na makeup brands dito no? Unfortunately. But then through Buyandship, I was still able to, at least try those makeup brands that I've been so curious about all the time. So I'm still able to buy them as well, diba? And I've heard that both of you guys have done a lot of shopping through Buyandship, okay? Wag na tayong, guilty dyan. So, Gold and Janelle, paano ba gamitin ito for us newbies and new users? Kasi ako, admittedly, I still am a new user. I'm still trying to get used to the website and even the app itself as well. Trying to navigate through it. So can you please tell us kung paano ba ito gamitin? Maybe you guys can give us a quick walkthrough.
All right. Sure. What I normally do is, of course, Buyandship has this website, right? So
Yes.
you have your list of addresses of the warehouses where you wanted to purchase your product. So, for example, meron kang gusto sa US and it ships to a freight forwarder. So basically, what I do is, again, I would order online through that website, for example, Amazon.com US. And then I would have it shipped dun sa address ng US warehouse ni Buyandship. And one tip lang, This is actually a very good tip. U.S. warehouse of Buyandship has actually two addresses, one
Right.
LA and one Oregon. So you guys, if kayang piliin yung Oregon website, it's cheaper because walang tax
Walang
free siya. So yes, walang tax. So very big help siya sa mga shopping addictions natin.
for
So
sure.
yeah, normally that's what I do, and then it's being shipped to that address, and then when it's there, or actually before it gets to the warehouse, I would have to like declare it under my account for the shipment, and then the process will be from US warehouse address to Hong Kong warehouse, and then that's where I'm gonna be consolidating all my orders from different sites or different countries into one. And yun, just choose DPU or DPP, and then it's gonna go to your house,
Yeah,
door to door.
it's gonna door to door talaga siya, no? I mean, you don't have to go to like the post office anymore and have it picked up.
Exactly.
That's actually what I love about Buy
Gone
and
are the
Ship.
days.
Oh, magaling talaga siya, like logistically wise. That's what I love about Buy
Mm-hmm.
and Ship. So they ship it right to your doorstep. But also, I have a question for you, Janelle. Based on your experience, okay, so you buy these items, for example, from the
Mm-hmm.
States, right? And then you have it shipped to Portland, to
Yep.
Oregon. How long does it take for you to finally receive your items from the warehouse?
To the Philippines, to
Yes,
my
from
home.
your door.
All
Yes.
right. It actually depends on the merchant, but let's say Amazon. It's one of the greatest and well-known e-commerce
Yeah.
shopping website. So basically, if I order from Amazon, before medyo matagal siya, siguro mga
Mhm.
3 weeks, mga ganon. But right
Yes.
now, I would say na medyo mas bumilis-bilis siya. And again, it would also depend on you um, trying to wait for the other items that you've ordered for you to consolidate. Kasi yun din yung
Right.
nagpapatagal yung consolidation waiting time
Mm,
sa Hong Kong.
okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
but if tuloy-tuloy naman from, let's say, from US up to your home, normally 2 to 3 weeks would already be ideal for you to receive the item.
I see. Okay, okay. So, given that time span, kasi I mean, admittedly, medyo matagal na yung 2 to 3 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you recommend, Janelle, na you you get to bulk order already everything that you need to buy from Amazon, for example, para at least isahan na lang? Would you recommend that?
Again, actually, again, it really depends because
Yeah.
merong times na talaga may sale. Like yung Black Friday sale. It's one of
Uh,
the, most awaited sale every year of
yes.
Shopaholic. So what I did back then was, yun nga, I tried to order bulk, and then sometimes I would ship it or have it shipped in one shipment lang para I can,
Mm,
somehow also save on shipping fees or delivery fees as well. Basta hindi siya mag-over sa other
okay.
items, because if it gets over, then again you're subject to tax and all. But yeah, for the
Right.
bulk order, it depends on what you buy, and if it's on sale or on your payment or financial capacity as well. So it
Yes.
really depends on the person. But
Okay.
yeah, kung ordering bulk, I might also say yes, because again, filling like pwede mo ma-fill in yung gap nung per weight ng isang item eh. So kasi
True.
Buy&Ship has this like per pound weight.
Mhm.
So sometimes kung 1 point something lang yung item mo, then 1.2, let's say. So you still have like that 0.8 pound remaining, which could be used with other items as well. So again, pwede kang makasave more on that part.
True.
So
Oo. I think
depende.
it's really, it's all about discarte na lang talaga. I feel like you really have to be smart about it. But those are great tips. Thank you so much for sharing those, Janelle. Okay, let's jump over here to Gold. How about you, Gold? Do you find yourself shopping? Which country do you find yourself shopping in the most? Is it also in
Yeah,
America, for
yeah,
example?
the US. I think for me, based on my experience, the US really has a wider, at least
Yeah.
someone said earlier kasi na maganda din sa UK, marami ding cheaper deals.
Yeah.
When I say cheaper, not of quality, but
Oh,
price, price point. So, but because for the BNS experience, I shopped at eBay US and
mm,
online Goodwill store, like the physical
mhm.
Goodwill store thrift shop. Kasi yung hinahanap ko, those are the ones that I cannot easily, or I cannot, impossible for me to procure here sa locally sa Philippines. So I
Agree.
shopped for them. What I purchased kasi was a vintage bag. It's more than 20 years. So if I look for them here, they're probably going to be worn out na, or talagang pangit na talaga. So I look
True.
for them online, US, punta ako sa mga US groups, and then FB pages, doon ako nakakuha ng mga tips. And then I discovered that Goodwill pala has an online platform. So I looked for
True.
it, I have to place a bid, and yun nga, because I just work at home, I have access to my phone anytime I want. Pwede ako mag-set ng alarm if in case mag-e-end na yung bidding time, and then make
True.
sure that I'm the highest bidder. And like what Janelle said, I also use the Portland address because kasi depende din kasi kung sang state nanggagaling yung item mo. Kasi if it's from the opposite coast, then you might as
Ah,
well use California kasi sa shipping ka rin naman malulugi. So doon ako either sana ako mas mapapamura in terms of cost. So far Portland, and then save pa ako sa shipping, and then it was very convenient for me nung na-try ko siya kasi I think it took around the same siguro 3 weeks din, but I'm from Cebu. You can just imagine na it adds more number of days kasi parang considered na siya provincial shipping from Hong
yes,
Kong to
yes.
Manila. But surprisingly, I think I ordered it middle of February. I got it mga March 3rd. That's around, ano ba yan? Hindi nga umabot ng 3
Not
weeks
bad,
eh.
yeah.
US to Hong Kong.
Not bad.
Tapos Hong Kong to the Philippines. Ang bilis. And then, kasi yung boyfriend ko kasi ang nag-recruit through his referral, which I also got 200 points from. Nakalimutan ko pa kung nagamit ko ba yung referral link niya. Nung dumating na, sabi ko na nga ba, ginamit ko yung referral mo. So 200 for him, 200 for me. Sabi ko, okay, this means kapag nag-go through yung referral, meaning another BNS order coming up. Kasi may 200. Sabi ko sa kanya, yun. So, nung dumating yung order, nasa Hong Kong na, sabi niya, it's either, based on his experience, it's either LBC or UPS. Sabi ko, yung LBC, it will be longer. Sabi niya kung UPS, mas mabilis. So, nung nag-update yung app, sabi, shipping na UPS, doon ako mas lalong nasayahan. Kasi I think, Feb 28, na-dispatch na from the Hong Kong warehouse. March 3 dumating. Ang bilis. That was like the fastest international parcel na for me like my experience ever. So doon pa lang parang it set the tone of what my BNS journey is going to be like in the future. So,
I love it. And I'm glad
Yeah.
I'm glad that it started on a positive note for you,
Yes.
diba? So both of you guys, do you still remember like what your first purchases was through Buyandship? Do you remember? At saka, do you remember that feeling, like being, like using it for the first time? Ano ba, kinabahan ba kayo? Na baka, oh my gosh, shocks, baka hindi dumating yung parcel ko, or baka dumating yung parcel ko mga 6 months pa from now. Kasi di ba may mga ganon minsan, right? Or minsan pa nga never na dumadating eh. So can you please like give us, like take us back to that time when you first used Buy and Ship? Janelle, maybe you
Okay.
first.
All right. So actually, for my very first purchase with Buyandship, it's an AirPods Pro that that my mom asked me to buy from her abroad. So, yun. Actually, for a first purchase, medyo pricey siya. Kasi normally, di ba, if hindi ka sigurado, sometimes you would want to purchase something that's not really super
You wanna be-
expensive.
Yeah,
You
wanna
want to
be
try
safe.
it first, right?
Right.
So, yun, back then, I tried to, here, I'm gonna be sharing my screen.
Yes, please.
Here, this is a picture of the AirPods Pro that I bought for my mom. So yun nga, it was parang Amazon Day sale back then. So kaya sa at a lesser price. And comparing the price of the AirPods Pro from US before up to comparing it with the price in the Philippines, sobrang layo talaga. As in
Oo.
malayo. So back
Super.
then,
Especially kasi
I
nakasale pa
wanted
siya.
totoo, tas naka-sale pa. Then even if you add the shipping fee, it wouldn't really cost that much. So
Exactly.
yeah, back then, this was my very first purchase. And yun nga, again, pricey siya, hindi sa yung, or expensive siya. Hindi sa yung like, pang trial lang ba? But yeah,
Yeah.
because of, ano naman complete yung guide ng Buy&Ship sa website. Like, and also other the Buy&Ship website, we still have the Facebook page wherein, a lot of people are sharing their testimonials that, hey, I was able to buy this and that and
Yes.
blah, blah, blah. I've saved a lot and all. So, a lot of the Buy&Shippers as well are helping you purchase really your order. So, yun, talagang makakatulong siya, the website and the Facebook page. So, I encourage you guys to join and to check on the website as well. It has everything you need. And also the contact center is very responsive. They would be really responding to your queries as soon as possible. So, yun, hindi pwedeng may kaba dahil nga first ever, pero with all the guidance and the testimonials, nawawala yung kape.
Yeah, I love that you shared that, Janelle, actually, because this is actually one of the reasons why I love Buy and Ship. Because it's not just any service, it's not just any
Yeah.
service provider. It's a community also of real
Mm-hmm.
buyaholics like us as well. And you really get to read and see like real time information about the service and of course about the items that they're buying as well. And
Mm-hmm.
parang syempre sigurista tayo, di ba? I mean, it's nakaka-reassure
Yes.
din also on our parts, right? So I love that you mentioned that. And also, I wanted to add to what you were saying as well, Janelle, na um, a lot of the times, people get so intimidated by buying abroad, right? Kasi they think na, ay,
Mm-hmm.
shucks, baka mas mapamahal pa ako, baka hindi ako makakatipid kasi nga yung shipping fee, kasi nga abroad siya, di ba? But actually,
Yeah.
more often than not, your items come out cheaper than when you buy it here in the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because here in the Philippines, syempre, you have to add like a lot of, like a lot of service fee or like taxes even, right? And that adds up to the total cost of the product. But when you buy it from abroad, especially during sale seasons, oh my God, you get the
Mm-hmm.
best deals ever. So yeah, I just wanted to add to what you were saying earlier kasi you mentioned yung AirPods Pro Max that you bought.
AirPods Pro. Mm-hmm.
Yes, came out cheaper, and that's like a really, really
Mm-hmm.
great. So thank you so much for sharing that with us, Janelle. Okay, let's hop on over to Gold. How about you, Gold? Do you remember your first purchase and how you felt when you bought
Yes.
through Buyandship?
Yeah, since I'm fairly new to BNS, the stuff that I bought, and like what Janelle said, on your first try, you want to do the ano lang, yung mura lang kasi 'di ba? Just in case, fail safe siya, hindi ka masyado masasaktan just in case hindi dumating. So, totoo nga, I bought something that was not expensive. Kung mawala man siya, hindi man siya dumating, hindi ako
Okay lang.
masasaktan sa price value. Pero
True.
masasaktan ako because it's something that I cannot easily find here. So, because I like collecting vintage bags, those that are 20 years or older when it was released,
Oh wow.
masayang-masaya na ako na nahanap ko to kasi it's in the best condition ever, and then I don't think I can find something here na ganito yung condition unless kakilala ko or tita ko ang nagbigay or 'di ba or tita
I
ko or
love
lola
it.
ko. Yeah, so
Oo.
this is a vintage Dunian Burke. This is probably released 1998 or 1999. And look at it, ang ganda-ganda pa ng leather.
I was just gonna say,
Linis-linis.
yeah,
Yeah,
oo.
linis-linis. So,
Grabe.
oo, ano ko siya, napanalunan ko siya sa bidding sa online Goodwill, sa shop ng Goodwill,
Galing.
website nila, yes.
Galing.
And ang dami ko na rin kakompetensya kasi ang dami din collectors. Nasa group ako ng sa Facebook page ako na ang dami din collectors from anywhere. So and then so what I do is ngayon nga meron akong kakapanalo lang din sa website. The good thing is it's from the same kasi just like the physical Goodwill stores, they have ano din parang isang warehouse. So good thing na yung mga napanalunod ko is coming from the same warehouse. So isang parcel lang din galing sa merchant going to the Portland warehouse ng BNS. So for this one, I'm really really happy na nahanap ko siya, and then I got it at a very very good bidding price. It's on its way to the Portland warehouse, so something that I'd be excited to receive na naman. And I think for a collector for anyone who likes to collect stuff, I think yung 3 weeks is very reasonable for this. Anyway, it's not consumable. It's okay to wait for it. I know naman when my package arrived, it's in okay yung packaging, wala akong problema about it. So it's really something worth waiting for. And as long as at the end of the day, it really depende naman talaga yun sa merchant where the items are coming from. As long as we choose the merchants na alam natin na maganda yung pagpapackage nila ng products natin. So this one, and I also got a pair of espadrille flats. Wala lang, pang dagdag lang. Kasi alam kong sobra to ng 1 pound eh. Sabi ni Jerry, sulitin mo na yung fraction ng pound. Kasi automatic yun.
Diba? Sabay mo na. Oo, totoo. At saka at least you have something to look forward to in 3 weeks, diba? May dadating na package that you've been wanting to open for so long. So I love it. But okay, Janelle and Gold, with considering your whole experience with Buy&Ship and, having to use the website and the app as well, is this something that you would recommend to your family and friends? Janelle, maybe you want to start?
100% yes. Actually, some of my friends are watching like right now, so hi. Like shout out. But anyway, yes. I would totally recommend it with my friends that are watching right now. Yun nga, lagi kong sinasabi na if you want something abroad or if you want something, try to not look for it sa resellers muna. Try to look for it sa abroad. Kasi again, the reseller's price sometimes medyo higher pa talaga than you really purchasing the item that you want. It's just, for example, the bag. A lot of resellers are selling it at quite medyo murang price compared to the mall price in the Philippines. Pero if you're gonna be comparing it the ones purchased abroad plus the shipping fee of Buy&Ship, hindi siya magmamatch pa din. Talagang cheaper or lesser pa din yung magagastos mo with Buy&Ship. And you could be assured na authentic yung item. So it's really recommended. You just have to, hindi rin sa hassle, plus you have a lot of shipping credits that you're gonna be getting from each order as well. And for every referral or friends who would, purchase the items, and also very, parang very encouraging and motivating na gumastos sa kartehan mo and sa collections mo. Because again, yun nga, normally sa mga ginagastos natin, we just find it gastos eh. Pero sometimes yung comparison ng prices, hindi na siya nagiging gastos kasi you'd have this feeling na, I've saved a lot more with Buy&Ship than, buying it in the mall, buying it with your resellers. So it's really gonna be a good deal, kumbaga, sa lahat ng shopaholics or collectors on that part.
And that's a really, really amazing tip that you mentioned earlier, Janelle. Yung don't buy muna from resellers. Try to check muna if you can do it from Buy&Ship. I love that. Okay, how about you, Gold? Would you recommend this to something family?
Definitely. I have my mga barkada nga palagi kong, di ba, concert lang ng Blackpink, she wanted to buy merch for Blackpink, kaya lang hindi na yata talaga nahabol sa oras. Pero panay pilit ko, i-order mo na yan, i-BNS mo na yan. Kaya lang parang nakahanap yata siya ng local seller para hindi na ma-pressure sa time. Kasi baka hindi umabot. Sabi ko rin, oo nga, sige, for next na lang, yung walang time constraint or pressure. So sabi ko, they will try it. And just to add to just point kanina na I think when we buy them directly sa websites or yung mga legit talaga na not that we don't trust our local resellers, I think it adds more sa and then yung parang yung confidence mo to buy more yung pricier items online Kasi alam mo na darating talaga, it's coming from the merchant themselves. So parang kung sa local reseller, may konting hesitation ka pa, this is double na the
Baka
price
scam.
from, oo, diba? So,
Exactly.
syempre for me, ano pa ako, naturing ng financial crime analyst detective, kumbaga, tapos masascam pala. Ang taas ng pride. Yun din, oo. So, you become more careful, you become choosy of the websites that you shop from, you buy from. And then parang, I think, so far, secured naman yung the way I make, pay. Wala naman akong nakikitang fraudulent charges sa mga payment methods kong ginagamit. So, I really trust. And even dun sa platform mismo ni Buyandship, I know that there's a feature there if you want to pay some fee to make sure that you have protection of your parcel. Because I trust Buyandship, I didn't have to use that muna. I don't know with my future purchases, but for now, so far, napaka-positive na experience ko and I really would recommend it. So,
I love that. So, kanina go, you mentioned about payments, no? Yung payment schemes. Actually, tamang-tama kasi we have a viewer here who asked us a question. Hi, Rivero, Edmar Herrera. Thank you so much for your question. So, ang tanong naman niya is, ano pong RICO nyo sa payment? Credit card po ba or PayPal? From your personal experiences, ano ba yung usually mas convenient for you guys? Gold?
Ako, honestly, I've never used PayPal. So, yeah, all my purchases, I used credit card talaga.
Credit card.
And
safe
so far,
naman,
wala
so
pa
far.
namang, so far.
Okay.
Wala namang like na cancel or order got canceled and all. But yeah, credit card would already be okay.
Okay, that's great to know. How about you, Gold?
For me, for both eBay and Goodwill, I use PayPal, which is still linked naman to my debit card.
Credit card.
The reason
Okay.
why, because I think for some US websites, if your zip code is not within the US states, doon mag-error. And I don't want to go through the hassle of calling pa, ganun. So, I connected it to PayPal na lang. Anyway, same lang din naman yung exchange rate pagdating sa peso na magcha-charge. So, and so far, okay naman yung experience ko sa PayPal. So, I think I will stick to it na lang muna, especially for my BNS.
And that's
purchases.
really great advice. Thank you so much for sharing that with us both. Because I also understand from PayPal, you're also very secure there. Kasi let's say, for example, if ever na-scam ka, if ever lang naman, di ba? PayPal will return the money to you.
Yes.
Like no matter what happens. So at least there's like an extra cushion for security there.
They have a dispute process somehow na pwede kang dumaan sa PayPal mismo. Especially if it's a merchant, it's not a person-to-person na transaction. So may ganung mga procedure na pwedeng mag-protect din sa buyer.
Yes, exactly. I think we have our last question before we finally say goodbye to you beautiful ladies. So sabi naman ni Janice BNS, may ibang online sellers abroad. They recognize Philippine credit cards and sometimes they accept debit cards as well. They also accept PayPal. Some sellers do. Okay, so it's not really a question, but it's more of a tip, I guess. Thank you so much, Janice, for sharing that tip. See, I told you guys, we're all here to learn from each other, right? And yes, we have definitely learned so much from Janelle and Gold today. Ladies, thank you so much for being here with us this afternoon and sharing your tips and experiences. Baka naman may last words kayo, di ba? May last words. Gold, baka naman may last words ka, may pa-shoutout ka dyan.
Ako is, with anything, there's always a way to control naman. I think what BNS is offering us is an alternative where at the end of the day, the purpose really is to save more, get a better experience, online shopping experience, and then additional peace of mind na darating yung parcel mo. Yung talaga.
I love that.
Yun yung mga benefits na nakuha ko. Kasi hindi naman nabago yung shopping mo eh. So nasa sayo yan. It's really how you make the most of the platform or the app that's being offered to us. So I would really recommend it. Thank you.
I love that. Thank you so much, Gold. What about you, Janelle? Any last words?
Ako, actually, just happy shopping to all you listeners and viewers out there. don't be afraid, or at first talagang medyo kaba-kaba sa pag-order, pero the other buy and shippers are here, the contact center are also there, very responsive as what I've mentioned earlier. Sobrang willing to help lahat ng mga naka-experience na ng buy and ship. And again, for recommending buy and ship, it's a 100% recommended. So, happy shopping!
I love it. Thank you so much again, Gold and Janelle, for being with us here this afternoon. I am 100% sure our viewers learned so much from you guys. And thank you again. We will see you guys again soon. Bye.
Thanks, Erika.
Bye! See you!
Happy shopping.
Thanks!
I love it. Oh, diba, guys? And that was only our first set of guests, okay? Because we not have only one set, but we have a couple more, all right? Which I will now be introducing our next set of lovely ladies. All right, for this Women's Month episode, joining me today as well are Yvette and Melanie to share with us how they made the most from their shopping experience in Buy&Ship. So tayo rin, we might learn a lesson or two from these beautiful ladies. So I hope you guys are taking notes. Hello, Yvette and Mel! Welcome sa ating Buyaholic Podcast. Kamusta naman kayo dyan?
Hello.
Oh,
Good
hello.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Ayan. Okay, I am so excited for you guys to be here and of course share your personal experiences with the Buy&Ship. So, ito na, let's jump right into it. Para naman makilala kayo ng ating viewers, maybe you guys can share what you guys do and maybe you guys can have like a quick introduction of yourselves. Maybe Yvette can start.
Hello, I'm Yvette. I'm a working from home IT analyst. So my ordinarily I do my shopping online on abroad and also on some local platforms. But recently I discovered Buy&Ship and it has helped me a lot in terms of shipping and also exploring other options as where to buy and where to ship.
Okay, I love that. All right, so we will get into your shopping habits in just a little bit, Yvette, but let's jump over to Mel. Mel, please introduce yourself.
Hello, guys. I'm Mel. I'm a transgender woman from Quezon City. I'm an analyst by profession, and I've been working from home since the start of the pandemic. And I've been online shopping internationally since 2011.
Oh, wow, matagal ng shopper to si Mel. Okay, so I
Yes.
have a question for you guys. No, ano usually yung mga products or at least categories that you guys usually buy from abroad? Is it like fashion, ano ba, makeup, maybe home, pet supplies? Yvette, maybe you can share with us what items you usually buy.
Normally it's more of fashion, such as bags, shoes, and then watch, followed by medicines and food
Okay.
that are not found in the Philippines, and also beauty products like skincare mostly, and makeup, especially on Sephora,
Yes.
because you can be assured that they are original and 100% authentic.
Yes.
And then sometimes I also do my shopping on China, the Taobao,
Yes.
the
Oh,
Alibaba.
yes.
So for some random stops that are not found in the Philippines as well.
Oh, that's very interesting, Yvette. Kanina kasi you mentioned that you sometimes shop for food and medicine, right? So
Yes.
that's actually the first time I've been hearing somebody shop those kinds of things from abroad. How long does that usually take? And does it, kasi obviously it's a consumable good, right? So my expiry date, yan.
Yeah.
Does that like affect the quality of the products that you
No.
buy from abroad?
Actually, before I'm using another shipping options, not buy and ship. But the problem is that the shipping company ran into an issue last year during
Okay.
the Black Friday sale. So when I bought some of my stuffs, it got stuck. So I transferred to buy and ship. And then normally for buy and ship, if it's from US, I always buy supplements and some dried goods. Those are, maybe there's an expiry, but they won't they can be kept for a longer time.
Okay.
But the amazing thing about buy and ship is that they ship it right away. So you
Yeah.
first once you declare your shipment, and if they receive your package, they will say that it's already in their warehouse, and then after that they will ship it depending on their cutoff on the location. Normally it takes within the week to ship it to the Hong Kong warehouse, and after that it will take around, I think, less than a week or a week or so to arrive at the Hong Kong warehouse. And then at the Hong Kong warehouse, it's up to you, in your control, whether you would like to consolidate and check it out. After you check it out, normally it takes 3 days. It's already delivered in my doorstep here in Manila.
Wow, that's so fast.
Yes, that's very
Yeah,
fast.
that's pretty fast.
So the longest that I need to wait is 2 to 3 weeks for
Okay,
dry
yeah.
goods or medicine that's not in a rush.
Yeah.
In a,
Okay, so that's basically like the same timeline that Gold and Janelle mentioned earlier. Usually 2 to 3 weeks nga daw talaga. But that's really, really good advice, Yvette. Thank you so much. You basically like laid out, like the step-by-step detail on how that worked out for you. So
Yeah.
thank you so much. Okay, we will jump back with you again in a few seconds, but let's move on to Mel. Mel, maybe you can share with us your shopping habits. Like, what categories do you usually buy?
So I'm a music and movie collector. So I usually buy CDs, Blu-rays, and DVDs abroad because
Oh,
matagal na
wow.
silang wala dito sa Philippines.
True.
Then I started shopping with Buy&Ship nung 2010 during the middle of the pandemic. I was referred by a collector then and was advised that this shipping service is much better. And then limited kasi yung movement during that time. And then B&S helped me to grow my collection during the pandemic.
I love that. So, you know what? I love how BNS really does, kind of support us in our hobbies and interests, diba?
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure your collection when it comes to movies and CDs, I'm pretty sure they're very, they're rare, and, they really can't be found here in the Philippines. And that's all because of the help of BNS. So I love that. Okay, Mel and Yvette, can you please tell me, like, how do you guys manage to shop for your needs and your wants? Like, how do you guys manage to do that? Yvette, maybe you want to start.
So depends. For example, sometimes for once, it's more of the fashion, like bags, shoes. I always wait for a sale. So for US, there's a Black Friday sale. There's also Boxing Day sale. That's right after Black Friday.
Yes.
And the Cyber Monday sale. These three great sale. I wait for them to go on sale. And also there's also sometimes Women's Month sale, and then there's a Mother's Day sale. So I wait for those. And then I also, even if not on those times, I also sometimes I go to the sites. So you have a list of sites that BNS provides in their website. And then
Right.
you can look at the sites from time to time. Sometimes they suddenly go on sale. So if, for example, I have a wish list, I wait for them to go on sale, and then I check them out. So, and for the needs, I also monitor on the websites such as Amazon. Sometimes in Black Friday sale, they offer a lot cheaper than on the normal days. But sometimes when I need it, I just check them out. And then in terms of shipping, also I choose when I always store them on HK warehouse, and then depends on the weight, the weight, the freight. If there's a point something decimal pounds, I wait for other shipment, and then depends on the cost. So I'll consolidate them, and in terms of it's DDU or DDP. So if, for example, if the item is not that expensive but it weighs a lot, I always use DDU. So I just try to consolidate it with other cheaper items. But if the item is an expensive one, I use DDP and check it out on its own. So it's in Buy&Ship, the beautiful thing there is that you can store them in their warehouse and then wait for other items to arrive and then manage your own consolidation and also the pricing.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And I also love that tip. So I hope all of you viewers, I hope you guys are taking notes. We're learning so much from Yvette and Mel today. How about you, Mel? Oh my goodness. By the way, I saw your CD collection earlier. I think you flashed it on the screen. Is it okay if we can flash it again? That's
There.
really cool. Oh my goodness, Mel. Grabe, avid collector ka talaga. Now, all of these CDs, you bought talaga from Buy and Ship, through Buy and Ship,
Ay,
rather. All
hindi
of these.
naman. They helped me grow lang. Pero I started collecting middle of 2000s or 2000s or late 2000s. But paunti-unti lang because medyo expensive yung hobby natin. But during the pandemic, maraming online shops or mas naging accessible yung mga international online shops sa Philippines
Yes.
because of Buyandship. And then they offer a cheaper price compared to the local resellers here. So, may mga times na parang halos every week meron tayong shipment from B&S. And it's a good thing because yun nga 9 years akong nagsha-shopping online without B&S, and I can really compare the difference between my previous experience with B&S. It's really different. They will deliver it to you at your doorstep.
Yes.
Yan. And then you don't have to worry about whether darating ba siya or hindi because you have the tracking system or the tracking number on the B&S website. So, rest assured ka naman na, or assured ka talaga na darating sa'yo yung item mo.
Tama.
And then, another good thing about it is, one of my favorite features of B&S is you can consolidate all items sa Hong Kong warehouse. So, I normally shop at Amazon UK, but I also shop in the US. I also shop in Australia, and recently I just discovered Record City, Japan. So just imagine yung consolidation ng mga items from those countries to Hong Kong, and then Hong Kong, or they will consolidate it in Hong Kong and then they will deliver it to you at your doorstep na sama-sama na sila. Unlike before na kailangan kong puntahan sa postal office, paisa-isa, and then minsan wala pang tracking number. So for it, let's say, lumipas na yung 30 days since the seller shipped it from their end to the Philippines. I would go there personally sa postal office and then I will check the logbook kung andun na ba yung item na binili ko.
Okay. Oh my gosh, just so everything is clear, no, Mel? So no matter which country you buy from, everything gets consolidated and sent to Hong Kong before it finally gets shipped to you.
Yes.
Tama ba?
Wow. Hong Kong will consolidate it for me. Yan.
That is so amazing. So basically, the whole world is your shopping cart. Yun na yun eh.
Yes, exactly. Totoo.
Oh my goodness. That's okay. Now I understand why it's, a little bit easier for you to finally expand your CD collection. So can I ask you, Mel, ano yung pinaka-prized CD possession mo na hindi mo talaga makita dito sa Philippines pero nakita mo in another country?
Okay, so I think it's the CD single of 911.
Interesting.
Ayan, andito siya. So, The Day We Find Love. Available siya sa Italy. Ayun. So, it was my first time to order it sa Italy. And then, na-ship siya doon sa Italy warehouse. And then, from Italy warehouse to Hong Kong. Yun. So, hindi siya available kasi sa UK or any other parts of the world. Sa Italy ko lang siya nakita through Discogs on a much cheaper price. So, it was really convenient. And finally, I was able to get a copy of that CD and add it to my collection. No? And that's through the help of Buyandship.
Ang galing! Grabe talaga yung diskarte, no? I mean, it really does take a lot of grit as well to be resourceful about things if you really are very focused on buying a specific product, right? But
Exactly.
Mel and Yvette, can you please share with us kung paano kayo nakatipid and how much ang inyong natipid when you guys buy from Buyandship? Kasi I think a lot of people tend to be intimidated when they hear, when they hear about buying abroad kasi akala nila na alam mo yon, like malaki yung magagastos nila because of the shipping fees since abroad nga and then the taxes and whatever. But more often than not, actually, mas makakatipid ka pa nga eh. So, based on your experience, I want you guys to tell us kung paano kayo nakatipid and how much ang inyong natipid. Yvette, maybe you want to start?
Yeah, for the fashion, especially bags, shoes, it depends on the sale. But most of the time, I can save as much as more than 50% compared to buying it here in Zalora or
Wow.
on the mall. And also the good thing about that is that even though if you compare it to resellers, I still can save around 20%. And then I can be assured that what I'm buying is authentic, especially when it comes to skincare products. Because I have a bad experience with buying from resellers that or Shopee online resellers that is fake. And also on the medicines and food supplements, some are not found in here. So for me, maybe if they are reselling it here, it will cost a lot. And sometimes also they also give freebies on the abroad. Yeah, so extra free trial. So it really saves, and also you can be assured that the stocks are new. The most recent one, and even the fashion, they are the most updated designs, not the old designs. So
True,
a lot of savings. It's not just the savings; it's more of the experience that come along with it. With it, you have the latest trend and the newest products, newest stocks.
Yes, that's true. And I'm so glad that you mentioned about freebies, Yvette. Kasi somebody from one of our viewers actually asked us, uso rin ba ang freebies sa online sellers abroad? Kasi dito diba medyo uso. So abroad, uso rin ba yon? Maybe Yvette, Mel, you guys can answer.
For example, for Sephora, if you reach a certain spending amount, you can. The one good tip is that you have to be their member, their insider member. Even in the fashion like Coach Outlet and then Michael Kors, you have to be their member. Sometimes they offer birthday freebies. Sometimes, if for example Sephora, if you reach a certain spending amount, they will give an extra samples that you can choose from. So it means a lot. And sometimes, for example, Amazon, there are some certain resellers that give you a bundle discounts as well. It's like a freebie already.
Yes, that's great advice. I really hope you guys are taking notes, ha? Thank you so much for sharing that, Yvette. Mel, how about you? Paano ka naman nakatipid buying through Buyandship?
Okay, yung Buy&Ship talaga, it helped me to at least save more than 75%, up to 75% of the price ng mga items na binibili ko, comparing it sa mga resellers sa Philippines. Yes. So, with the consolidation pa lang, and with just one shipment, ang laking tipid na. Let's say, sabihin na natin 620 yung for the first pound ng DDU, comparing it to dun sa masisave mong amount dun sa mga items na binili mo compared to the local resellers, ang laki pa ring tipid. And definitely, yung tanong kanina about freebies, hindi ako masyado nakaka-encounter ng freebies with the items that I sell, with the items that I buy. But they offer sometimes discounts and vouchers, so which is still a good one. Kasi imagine, halimbawa, meron akong items na binili mo, 4 items, and I was able to reach this certain threshold for the amount, they will send it for free doon sa warehouse na pupuntahan, unlike yung iba na may mga shipping fee pa. So, although hindi regular yung online freebies sa akin, but the free shipping and the vouchers sometimes that was given to me is already a plus for my savings for the items that I buy online.
Yes. I mean, you get what you can get, diba? I mean, diba? That's still a win. That's still a win in my book, honestly. Vouchers, And also, talagang na-maximize mo pa rin yung money mo, di ba? The money that you're spending. Kasi nakakatipid ka nga when you buy
Exactly.
abroad. Yeah, so we kind of want to kill that, that impression of na, ay, shucks, I'm buying abroad. Baka mas mapapamahal ako if I do that. We wanna kill that impression because that's completely not true, especially here in Buy&Ship. So I'm glad that you guys have shared your stories with us. But before we part ways, I have my last question for you guys. So can you guys tell me what your favorite purchase is so far through Buy&Ship? Yvette, maybe you want to start. Yung pinaka-paboritong purchase mo.
My favorite purchase, let me share, since I want to
I'm so
share
excited.
something.
Yeah, okay. Did you find the screen share?
Yeah.
Present. Yeah,
Okay.
got it. Sorry, na-excite ako eh. Ano kaya yan? Pero fashion pa rin.
Yeah. Is this
Okay.
what do you call this bag? Because it's I always saw their ads on Facebook, but it's not available here in the Philippines.
Yes.
So it's better than other luxury brands, as they said, the leather. So I got it online through US, and then
Okay.
I ship it here. So it's a win-win situation for me, because if I find resellers here, they'll be selling this for a lot. But in
Oh,
US,
yeah.
I just pay what the bag is actually worth. And also one of my favorite is because I always use the ordinary products for my skincare. I am assured that when Sephora ship it to me, they are authentic. So you can see the
Yes.
freebies actually is those mini sachets and mini tubes from
Yes.
of
So
different.
yan yung mga freebies, no?
Yeah. And also
Okay.
this is the other thing is the ginseng, American ginseng.
Yes.
They are expensive here or nowhere to be found in the Philippines.
I
So,
love that. Yeah, kasi
so-
may nagtanong dito sa chat box, Edge. Sabi ni John Lee, free ba yung ginseng sa bag? No. I think you bought it separately, no?
Yeah. The freebies are the ordinary, the little tubes and sachet that came with the ordinary products.
Are the freebies.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. And just to clarify, Yvette, this whole shipment, all of these things came in one parcel, no? Or did you buy them
Yes.
separately? Okay.
I buy them separately, so I just consolidate them. So these are
Okay.
under one consolidation.
Okay. And then all of these, they shipped all of them to you at the same time in one box.
Yes.
Okay. I love that. That's so convenient. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Yvette. How about you, Mel? Last question. What is yung pinaka-paboritong purchase mo from Buy&Ship?
My most favorite item, wala dito din sa pictures na i-share ko because I wasn't able to take a picture of it. But I'm using it right now, which is the laptop that I'm using. It's a Lenovo Legion laptop. This was my first purchase using DDP.
Okay.
So talagang medyo memorable and favorite ko siya because matagal ko siyang pinag-isipan and nag-canvas pa ako sa mga malls here if makakatipid ba ako or what. And then actually ang laki ng tinipid ko using this or through DDP. So it was around 7,000 yung savings ko. So the item itself is just around 34,000 plus the 7,000 DDP fee. So that's just around 41K. And then nung kinompare ko siya sa online or sa local sellers, nasa minimum niya is 49 and above. So ganun talaga yung savings na nakuha ko. It's around 7,000 talaga or 8,000 yung na-save ko with the laptop that I bought through PNS.
Grabe. Ang laki din nun 7,000. I mean, madami ka rin magagawa sa 7,000 na yun, but you were able to save up on it. But
Exactly.
also,
7K is 7K.
yes, exactly. But also, buying a purchase as big as a laptop, for example, because obviously that's an appliance, right? You buy it
Yes.
from abroad, you never had second thoughts, like you weren't scared naman.
No, because bago ko nag-purchase,
Yes.
binasa ko muna yung feedback and the post ng ibang members who use the DDP service.
That's
So,
great.
syempre, and then meron din akong insurance sa BNS, yung added
Mm,
insurance nila. Para lang may peace of mind ako. So,
yes.
isang beses ako nakabili ng laptop and then naulit siya ulit naman ng laptop ulit, which is another savings which is around 6,000. It's a lower tier laptop but still the savings was around 6,000 compared to the local sellers. So ang laking tipid, halos with
Yeah.
with the two laptops that I bought, parang more than 10,000 yung na-save ko.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Grabe. Tsaka yeah, tama naman kayo yung mga nagko-comment sa comment box natin. Super madidiskarte talaga ang ating mga mga buyaholics, okay? I mean, again, that's the name of the game, right? You just have to be really resourceful about what you're gonna buy, where you're gonna buy. Kasi if you actually put in that effort and that time to be resourceful, malaki talaga yung matitipid nyo in the long run. And of course, you guys can use that money for somewhere else, right? So it's a win-win situation for all of us. But thank you so much, Mel and Yvette. You guys were so amazing this afternoon. We've learned so much from you guys. Before we part ways, maybe you guys want to give a shout out. I don't know, baka may mga last words kayo. Mel?
Ako wala naman. Just enjoy shopping through BNS. No, the customer service is excellent. They're there to help you with any questions that you have, and not just the customer service, but the members of the Facebook group are willing to help you. So if you have any questions and you're a new member or a new user, wag tayong mahiyang mag-post ng questions dun sa group page nila.
Yes, yes, because we're all here to learn. All right, how about you, Yvette?
Same. Actually, before I tried Buyandship, I joined their Facebook group first, and I saw a lot of testimonials, and I even asked, and not just the members, but also the people from Buyandship. They are very helpful in assisting. I remember there was one shipment that got delayed. They even give me some credit for that. So
Wow.
it just got delayed one day, and then
That's
so
amazing.
so shout out for kudos for all the members of the and also the community of Buyandship. It really helped a lot.
Yes, exactly. Guys, Buy and Ship is more than just a service provider, okay? We're actually like a whole community. And like what Mel and Yvette kept reiterating all throughout their talk earlier, please join the Facebook page because you guys will be getting a lot of real-time valuable information from other buyaholics as well. And of course, you guys can also be sharing your information to them. So you guys can also help other fellow buyaholics as well. So if you guys are interested to join the Facebook page, then the link is right here down below. I'm sure you guys can see it, and we will see you guys there. But on the other side, Mel and Yvette, thank you so much again. We will see you again soon, and take care and happy shopping.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank
guys.
you.
I love it. O, diba? We have learned so much from our two sets of guest speakers today. Marami talaga tayong learnings today. So I really hope you guys are taking notes, okay? Because what they're telling us is just real time. It's just valuable advice and really, really great and awesome tips. Ako, personally, I'm learning so much from them. And I just cannot wait to continue my shopping right after our podcast stream today, okay? Now, syempre, being an empowered woman also means we get to take control of our finances with all of these informed choices. Kaya nga, I'm so glad that our viewers can have that as well. Now, with Buy and Ship, we are no longer limited to the local market, okay? Because now we can shop globally with the world as our shopping cart. Diba? Ang bongga, diba? Ang bongga talaga. Now, ayan, so thank you guys so much. And of course, now let's move on to our next set of guest speakers. Kasi hindi pa nga nagtatapos dyan ang ating podcast because as they say, papunta pa lang tayo sa exciting part. So ito na. Right after Women's Month, parating na ang isa sa pinaka-exciting seasons. Ano kaya yon? Can you guys guess? Okay? We'll be having the spring and Easter sale. So yun talaga ang pinag-aabangan ng ating mga buyaholics. Okay? Kasi ang laki talaga ng matitibid sa ating spring and Easter sale. At para naman ready tayo sa parating na spring sale, syempre kasama natin today sina Josie Go and Eunice Gasita with our live stream. Hello, Josie and Eunice.
Hello.
Isang magandang
Hi, good
hapon.
afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, you ladies. How are you guys doing today? Okay ba? Excited ba kayo?
Yes,
Yes,
okay na
very
okay.
excited.
Yes, I love it. Okay, well, before we finally start with our little Q&A, may pa-hot seat tayo today. Can you guys please introduce yourselves very quickly, what you guys do, your name, of course, what you guys do, and maybe you can share with us, I don't know, some of your shopping habits, if you have any. Siguro, let's start with Josie.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Josie. I am a freelance makeup artist and I'm also currently building on my drag career. So my hobbies are listening to music. Then for shopping, I buy a lot of CDs, vinyls, artists merch, and makeup.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. All right, how about you, Eunice?
Hi everyone, I'm Eunice. I'm still a student and I also manage our private resort here in Quezon City. I mean, Caloocan, sorry.
Ooh,
And
nice.
fashion, usually ang aking mga nagbubudol and na-check out. So medyo high-end lang yung some of my shipments from Buy&Ship.
I love that. Okay, so we are going to get deeper into your shopping habits in just a little bit. But kanina, we've actually had a lot of career women talk about their shopping experience with Buy&Ship, right? So now, thankfully, we have you guys to talk about your own experiences as well. So can you please share with us what you do, Josie and Eunice? I think Josie mentioned that you are a makeup artist. Eunice, you've also mentioned that you handle, you manage your resort, right? Am I correct?
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Okay, so I wanna jump into Josie first kasi makeup artist ako. I am super biased when it comes to makeup. I am obsessed with
Yes.
anything makeup related. I am a beauty girl. And I'm sure, Josie, you can also relate with me when I say na usually yung mga trends na nahahanap ko and makeup products that I really want to try, nahahanap ko through TikTok. And
Yes.
usually kasi, yung mga products na nakikita ko sa TikTok, hindi ko siya nahahanap here sa Philippines. Or if nahahanap ko
Mhm.
siya here sa Philippines, it's super limited because the supply is super limited. Nauubos
Yes.
siya kaagad, di ba? So you have no choice but to buy abroad. But I wanna ask you, Josie, sino ba usually yung mga clients mo when it comes to makeup? Nagwe-weddings ka ba or editorials or what usually?
As of now, usually my clients are people who go to like special events for, let's say, work or like
Okay.
mga debut nila or prom. I've done some weddings but not like the whole entourage of the bride. Siguro yung mga like prenup shoot lang or like gifts in weddings, ganon.
I see, I see, I see. Now, of course, as a makeup artist, right, I am 100% sure that your makeup bag is just super, it's constantly expanding. I'm sure ang dami-dami mo ng products talaga, di ba? So, I'm so curious to know what brands do you always usually buy through Buy&Ship?
Through Buy&Ship, one of the most trusted brands I buy from is Morphe because they're relatively on the cheaper or well more affordable end. They're not so high end, but
Yes.
they're affordable in a way na it's easy to get them too. So for me, their products are of quality. So as a makeup artist who doesn't really spend too much on the high-end products, their products work really well for me.
I love that, Morphe. Yes, I am a huge fan of specifically their makeup brushes. That's what I use.
Yes.
But me naman personally, as a makeup enthusiast, Charlotte Tilbury yung palagi kong pinapaship
Yeah.
from abroad. Kasi hindi mo talaga siya mahahanap here. And also, anything like Fenty Beauty, for example, I love Fenty Beauty. And unfortunately, they don't have a branch here kasi, di ba? Or even a pop-up store. So
Yeah.
it's so hard to find products like Fenty Beauty products here. But even if you do, usually sa resellers, and sobrang mahal talaga nila. It's crazy. So
Yes.
what I do, I usually buy it from America kasi nga it's cheaper that way, right? And yeah, I buy it through Buy&Ship, obviously. So holy grail ko talaga yung dalawang brands na yon. It has worked very, very well for me, and I'm just so glad that Buy&Ship has made it easier for me to finally, get a hold of these products, especially pa naman with the nature of my work, diba? I usually have to be in front of the camera, in front of the stage lights, especially in pageantry. When I recently joined my national pageant last year, I really had to learn so much about makeup. So I had to buy all of these crazy brands and crazy products that I have never even used before. And usually all of these like most of these products, I can never buy it here in the Philippines. So I usually have to ship it from abroad. But yeah, it has really helped me with my experience. So ayun, but basically Charlotte Tilbury talaga and Fenty Beauty. And speaking of, ito na, siguradong this upcoming spring sale, mapapa-add to cart ulit tayo kasi ang dami-daming
Yes, for
discounts
sure.
and promos, di ba? So, I want to ask you both, beautiful ladies, did you guys purchase anything from the recent sale events abroad? Like, let's say, for example, okay, this month, Women's Month sale, or yung Patrick's Day sale last March 17. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Yes, please, Eunice, can you please share with me?
So, recently lang po, yung sa Elise naman na website. It's from UK, it's a UK brand. So, I
Okay.
directly purchased it from the UK
Where do they
website.
sell it?
And, ayun, kakadating lang niya yesterday. So,
Oh, wow.
sobrang mura lang po ng natipid ko. Like, some
Congrats.
resellers sell it for 3,000 above, and I got it for some shirts 500 pesos, 600. So imagine.
God.
And it's direct from the shop.
I know, that's so crazy. That's so cheap. Maybe you
Yes.
have like photos that you want to share with us.
Sure.
You can screen share.
It's
Oh my gosh,
here.
I'm so interested
Sorry.
to know. But this shop from the UK, ano to, more on fashion items, no?
Yes. So
Ay,
that's
so
how it
ito
looked
na.
like
Ito
yesterday.
yung dumating.
Ayan.
I love it.
Sorry.
And you
Sumobra
even
tayo ng
bought
isa.
Lacoste
Sorry.
skirts.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Medyo
So,
addict po
Eunice,
kami
you
sa
bought-
Lacoste actually.
Oo nga, I mean, deserved naman. Lacoste is an amazing brand, right? But did you buy all of
Yes.
these during the Patrick's Day sale?
Yes.
Or-
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The Patrick's
So,
Day sale.
ano yung discount? Ano yung discount nun? 50% ba or more?
More or less, hindi siya bababa ng 50%.
Wow, that's
Yes.
amazing. That's amazing because we don't usually have those kinds of sales dito sa Philippines, 'di ba? Nangyayari lang talaga siya only abroad. So I love how you really just took advantage and really maximized it, 'di ba? So I love that. And it came to you after how many weeks, Eunice?
I think it's just 2 weeks or
Wow.
more than 2 weeks. Yeah. Sobrang bilis. As in.
Oo nga. Sobrang bilis. Tsaka ang dami mo nang binili, ha? Grabe. Grabe yung budol, girl. I love it.
Yes, that's how I buy every time dumadating sila. Ganyan kadami.
Deserve. Okay, what about
Yes.
you, Josie? Ikaw naman, did you purchase anything from the recent sale events from abroad?
From the recent sale, not yet, but I do have some items in my wish list, which I'll just share.
And for sure, i-check out mo na yan this upcoming spring and Easter sale.
Yes.
Yes. Hintayin lang natin ang sale, guys, 'di ba? Para mas ma-maximize natin ang ating finances. We're being boss girls here. We're being smart about our money. That's the only way to go. I love it.
So
Okay.
this one, it's my screen sharing already.
Okay, were you able to find it, Josie? Ayan.
Okay,
All right.
it's here.
Ooh.
So these two palettes actually. So I just checked it actually this morning. So I'll probably check it out na later.
Oh, I
So
love
they're
it.
yes. So they're very right now for my drag aesthetic, like I'm really into colors. So I'm really hoping to get like the more colorful palette. So this one is
Yeah.
30% off, and then this other one is
30%
40% off. Yes.
Oh my
So
goodness. And what brands
siguro
are these?
after this, these are from Beauty Bay. They're a store in the UK. Yes.
Wow, I love it. Actually, I was just gonna say, Josie, sobrang bagay to because you do drag, and these colors are just
Yeah.
super drag. Yeah, I love it. These
Yeah.
are beautiful colors. Nako, girl, dapat i-check out mo na yan mamaya kasi grabe yung
Yes,
discount,
for sure.
30%. Mm, mm.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Okay, all right. I love that. I want to also ask both of you ladies, what are you guys eyeing to buy this spring and Easter sale? I understand, Josie, you're not gonna wait for the spring and Easter sale anymore. I-check out mo na yan mamaya, di ba? But maybe
Yes.
there are other makeup products that you are eyeing to buy for the upcoming sale.
For the upcoming sale, I'm also like planning to restock on base products like foundation, concealer, because I feel like those are the products I have now na medyo paubos na. So hopefully there are brands that will go on sale soon.
Yes, no, definitely. For sure yan. Hintayin lang natin. How about you, Eunice?
I'm currently eyeing po yung MacBook Pro M2. And hopefully, sana po yung magiging sale is below 95,000 para pasok po tayo sa GDP.
Girl, i-manifest na natin yan sa universe. Mangyayari na yan, promise.
Yes.
Easter sale. Okay, pero for sure, in-add mo na yan sa cart, no? Para ready check
Of
out
course
na.
po.
Okay, ay, syempre, gusto ko yung may pa-of course pa talaga to si Eunice. Wait, Eunice, share sa ating chat. Sabi mo, look out for code pop-ups. Can you share with us? Baka you can give us like some tips or tricks para mas
Yes po.
yung
Sometimes
discount.
kasi meron pong meron mga pop-up sa taas or minsan po sa gilid, parang live
Ng
chat siya
website.
na
Tama.
ng website, yes po.
Okay.
And then may magpo-pop up lang doon, within 15 minutes use this code ganyan. And then get additional extra 10% to 15%, but that's maximum na po. So, bukod pa po
okay.
sa 50% ng item, upon checkout, meron ka pa po ulit code na pwedeng i-less dun sa item na yan.
I love that tip. So basically, parang it's like wala ka nang binayad. Ganun. Parang for free na yung
Yes.
item. I love it. Okay, that's a really
Basically.
great tip. Yeah, so hopefully, mga viewers natin, Buyaholics, I hope you guys are taking note of that tip. Yeah, watch out for vouchers. May mga code pop-up usually yung mga websites, right? So just take note of that para at least mas lumaki pa ang inyong mga discounts. I want to ask you, lady. Actually, there's somebody here. One of our Buyaholics from the chats. He's Sunny Panuncio. He's asking you, ladies, how to buy from stores that are not accepting international credit cards. Naka-experience ba kayo ng ganon? And how did you guys deal with it,
Yes.
if ever? Eunice, yes, please share.
For a while. So, first time ko po siguro yung sa Apple. Medyo mahirap talaga maka-purchase sa Apple website. And then, what I did was, ginamit ko po yung billing address ng B&S. And at the same time, yung shipping address din is parehas. But the biller name is different to the shipper name. So, para hindi po nila ma-detect na po, ulit-ulit na ako nagtatry. So, ayun po.
Okay.
That's how I get around with it.
Yeah.
Yes
No,
po. And try until you succeed.
Never give up, people. Exactly. And also, I think another
Yes.
option, like let's say, for example, websites that are not accepting international credit cards, usually naman kasi yung mga major websites also accept PayPal, right? And you can link
Yes.
your credit card to PayPal. So I think that's also another option that definitely people here can explore. Josie, you were nodding your head. Yeah, did you have an experience also with that kind of issue, yung hindi in-accept yung credit card mo? What did you do about it?
Yes, actually, like you mentioned, yung sa PayPal, for some reason, even if your card is not accepted, your Philippine card is not accepted, but if it's connected to PayPal, sometimes the order goes through.
Yes.
And what I also do is sometimes I borrow from my relatives in the US or in other countries, and then I'll just pay them back for
Okay.
for
That's also a good
purchases that yes.
Yeah,
And I
that's
think
also a good option.
right now, Buy&Ship also has a service called Buy for You. So they'll
Yes.
be the ones to buy the item for you for a certain rate.
Yes, exactly. I love how you mentioned that, Josie. So this is actually what also we wanted to talk about with you, our dear Buyaholics. Ito, they have a service. It's called Buy&Ship has a service called Buy for You. All right. So this is a concierge service that will help you buy in websites abroad. Yeah, not all websites are available, by the way, but majority, basically almost all can naman. It's just, yeah, you just have to try it out yourself.
Lahat lang po ng mga pabebe.
Oh, mga pabebe, tama yan, Eunice. I
Mga
love that.
pabebeng website. Yes.
Yung mga pabebeng website. Ay, nako, we have no time for that. Okay, so ayan na guys, check out ang kanilang concierge service called Buy for You. And basically, they're just give the link to the product that you specifically want to buy, and then Buy&Ship will do everything for you right after that, right? So it's very, very convenient. It's going to save you guys so much time and so much headaches as well. So yes, check that out. Okay, I want to ask you ladies, by the way, before we part ways, aside from the Buy&Ship website, by the way, are you guys part of the Buyandship Philippines Facebook group as well?
Yes, of course.
Okay, and how was the community experience for you guys? Eunice, baka you want to share like a personal experience from there? How it has helped
Sobrang
you?
fun. And nakakuha ka din ng mga tips sa
Yeah.
mga members natin. Yes. So, give and take lang yon. Nagpo-post ako some tips. Nagpo-post din sila. So, I get to know na ito palang website na to. Pwede na sa Buy&Ship. Then, ayun na, check out na tayo.
Yeah, it's really a community. Give and take talaga, di ba? I love it. Ikaw naman, Josie, ano naman yung experience mo sa Facebook page?
For me, same. But like, there was this one specific website I buy from Urban Outfitters kasi I have a lot of artists merch, so parang collector din kasi ako. So, there was this one time my card stopped working. So, I looked through the group and then people had some advice on what payment method to use. So, ayun, ginawa ko. And then, eventually, my order pushed through.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So, ayun, I get help from other members. And then, at the same, sometimes people post. So, if I'm able to answer their question, for example, people would post, should I still use DDP or DDU? And then I would answer some of their questions as well.
Yes, I love that. And that's also exactly why you guys, it's for everybody watching, it's super important to join the Facebook page. By the way, the link is down here. So if you guys want to join, if you guys have not yet joined but want to, just take note of the link down below. Kasi being part of a community where you guys share the same interests and you guys are going through, let's say, for example, the same issues or the same problems, you guys can definitely help each other. You guys are there for each other, right? And you guys understand each other kasi syempre same lang, di ba? Same Buyaholics, right? So, yeah, you guys should, exactly. It's very, very helpful. So if I were you guys, I would check out and join the Facebook group page. All right. Now, napakaraming tips nga naman from Buy&Ship and fellow Buyaholics who have shopped online to guide you guys today. The beauty of this community is that, of course, you guys can also ask questions onto that Facebook page, as we have mentioned earlier. So our Buy&Ship Facebook admins will definitely address your concerns and, of course, other fellow Buyaholics as well, right? So this has been such a nice afternoon with you beautiful ladies, Eunice and Josie. Thank you so much for sharing your personal experiences with us this afternoon. Happy shopping, you girls, and we will see you again soon. Yes. Happy shopping, guys. Maraming
Check out lang ng check out.
Tama yan, girl. Check out responsibly. Diba? Love it.
Yes.
All right. Now, of course, a special shout out to all of our viewers today. You guys have been super, super duper awesome. Honestly, thank you so much for sticking out with us today. I just want to say hi to a few people, of course, to Butch Pura. Thank you so much. I can feel your energy through the screen. Thank you so much for being so participative. Of course, to Jeff, hello. To Francis, we've got John Lee, Janice, Rovero, Emmanuel Soto, Gold. Hello, Gold. You guys, thank you so much. You guys have made this podcast very much interactive, and by sharing your tips and tricks with us as well. Of course, we are here to learn so much from each other, right? To really maximize this experience of buying abroad through Buy&Ship, of course. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me. And I hope you learned how to make the most out of your Buy&Ship shopping journey. Sobrang dami talaga nating options all over the world. Again, our world is the shopping cart, okay? So, of course, to my fellow women watching, our month is just about to end, but know that we can always celebrate our womanhood every single day. O, diba? Alam nyo yan, we should always strive for what we want and never settle for less. Ladies, take note, okay? Kaya nga naman we have Buy&Ship to help us achieve that as well when it comes to our shopping needs. So we hope makakasama pa rin namin kayo in the next episodes, and I don't know, who knows, baka isa sa inyong viewers ang magiging next guest natin dito sa ating podcast. For those who have yet to start their Buy&Ship accounts, it's so easy to do so. Just click the link on our screen right here. Join our Facebook group called Buyandship Philippines, and you can also download our Buyaholic app that is available on App Store for iOS and Google Play for Android as well. So there are so many platforms to guide us in our shopping journey and make this a really enjoyable experience for all of us, right? Once again, everybody, this has been Erika, your Buyaholic host. Thank you so much once again, and have a great, great week ahead. Bye, everyone.